Welcome to my channel, you guys. So today I thought we would talk about summer cleaning strategies. As a busy mom of 4 kids, I'm always looking about how I can possibly refine my strategy for keeping our house clean while not spending a whole lot of time doing it. Because I would rather be reading, enjoying some pool time, playing with my kids, just all the other fun summer things that are not cleaning our house. So in this video, I'm going to share some of my recent strategies with how I like to keep our house clean. So if you're looking for some good motivational content and just some ideas on how to keep your house clean and maybe just keep the stress down low during the summer, you are in the right spot. Let's get right into it. Okay, so pretty recently I was on a play date with my kids. I had taken them out to meet some friends, and I was talking to another mom, and we were talking about just like the mental load of motherhood. And a lot of times I think that it can just feel heavy when there's a lot of moving pieces. It's just nothing is really hard on its own, but then when it's all compiled together, it just feels heavy. At least that's how it feels to me most of the time. And so we were talking specifically about our houses and our strategy on maintaining them, how we keep them clean, if we just kind of let chaos ensue or if we try to manage it, that kind of thing. And I just really, um, I don't know, I just kind of doubled down on my philosophy, at least right now, while we have 4 young kids. I really think less is more because everything that you bring into your home, you have to manage. You have to figure out where it's going to go. You have to remember to use it. You have to clean it. You have to maintain it. Just like I'm doing right now, I'm cleaning my treadmill, and this is one thing that I do really like. So I am glad that I have this in like our home, and this was a good purchase for us. But it is something else that I have to maintain. And so I was sharing in that conversation that I had with a friend, just like, I really am trying to keep just the things in our house limited. I just really don't want too much stuff hanging around that I have to clean. And that is one of my main strategies is less is more if you are trying to lower your stress level in your home. A lot of times our stress can be tied to just the things in our house and just feeling like we have to keep them organized or clean, or just handle them. And so, one of my favorite strategies, especially during the summer when I'm really just not wanting to spend a whole lot of time inside or taking care of things, I'd rather be outside playing with my kids or at the pool, that sort of thing, is just keeping stuff pared down. And so I try to do that on a regular basis. I try to go through our closets and that sort of thing. But I have found during the summer, just things kind of get brought in, just like trinkets from friends' birthday parties, like goodie bags from kid birthday parties, is something recently that I was kind of going through and deciding what we can keep and what we should take out of the house. Managing toys for us, a lot of times that's sporting equipment because my kids like to play sports, and there's always, like soccer shin guards or cleats or baseball gloves, just you name it, and it is around our house if it has to do with sports. So just kind of keeping those things pared down when new stuff wants to come in all the time has been one of my I've been leaning into that and trying to do that still regularly while we are on just summer break. So anyways, today what I'm sharing is just kind of how I'm cleaning our house this day. I have fun afternoon plans with my kids, and so I'm not really wanting to spend a whole lot of time on our home. And so this morning when I was deciding that I was going to spend some time cleaning, I did an inventory on what needed to get cleaned the most. Like where were my danger zones of this is really dirty, I've got to handle it now or it's going to get way worse. So for me, doing the primary bedroom was really important. Our nightstands were dusty, and I'm not the best at remembering to dust. And last time I was on the treadmill, I realized that that was dusty too. So I knew I wanted to dust today. And so I was going to make sure that I got the room dusted and did the floors, which is a little bit extra compared to just, making the bed, which is my normal routine. And then I knew I needed to clean all of the bathrooms. They just needed some attention. And I'm not doing a deep clean in any of the bathrooms. I'm really just doing the toilets and counters and then then making sure the trash is taken out. And that's good for today. That is just really what I felt like had to be done to get these rooms kind of presentable. We don't have any company coming this week, and I don't anticipate like having people in our house, but just for us, what I prefer for it to be like on the clean side. Clean bathrooms is really important to me. So I am taking my time as I clean. This is the kids' bathroom, and I have four kiddos, three of which are little boys. And so I'm taking some extra time today just cleaning the outside of the toilet, probably better than I normally do. I'm using some disposable Clorox wipes. I think those are really handy for cleaning toilets, just to keep your rags cleaner. And so after I finish cleaning the toilet, I am going to clean just around the toilet really well, clean the flooring, just because I have a little bit of extra time today while I'm thinking about it. And so I'm going to handle that right now. And so once I'm done with the bathrooms, I am going to do our main living area, just our living room that is um, always in use. We're in the living room a lot. So I'm going to take care of that. And then I'm going to do a load of laundry. And that's all I have planned for today. So it looks different. Every day kind of looks different on what I do to maintain our house when our schedule is kind of disrupted. And so for us during summer, the schedule is disrupted. So I have kind of played with my routine a few times, but I always keep coming back to what needs to get done today. What can I do in the time that I want to spend cleaning today? And so a lot of times, especially in the summer, I don't want to spend a whole lot of time cleaning. And so I'm looking like what's really dirty and what has to get done today. And today, a lot of my time is spent on handling these bathrooms. So let's go. Okay, so heading to our main living area, my goal right now is to just get everything that does not need to be in this space out. So during summer break, we are all in the house a little bit more than normal. And so I've got four kiddos, under 10. And so there's lots of just little like knickknacks everywhere. I don't know, just all different types of balls, big ones, little ones, just everything, Nerf darts, some like little action figures, so like kind of Barbie dolls, but action figures. I'm pretty sure I just picked up Captain America. Just all the different little knickknacks seem to always find their way into this room. So I'm going to like declutter first, and then that kind of handles most of the problem, at least like what you see anyways. So then I'm going to clean all of the glass and those surfaces. So I'm going to clean the end tables in here, the coffee table, and then this large mirror. My kids love to get in front of this mirror and then do like kind of TikTok style dances, and those kind of just, I don't know, they just play in front of this mirror all the time. So there's always finger smudges. It's just, I don't know, they have lots of fun in front of this mirror doing dances. And then I'm going to go ahead and vacuum. I do not know how our floors get so dirty, but I definitely am vacuuming at least once a day throughout the summer. And so that's another one of my strategies, is just a little bit goes a long ways, especially in the areas that just get dirty faster. I try to just make sure that I tidy them up every day. And although I would love to do this every morning and just have like a really specific routine, while we are on summer break, like I just do not have a really consistent routine. Some days we're in the house more than others. Some days, some of my kids are at camp. Some days, they're all here. Some days there's friends over. Like, it's just, I don't know, no routine over here. And so one of my strategies for staying on top of housework is doing um, a little bit every single day, and also just looking at the areas that are heavy trafficked. And so I know this area is really just heavily used by our family. And so I really run the vacuum cleaner through here, if not every day, every other day. And I also go through and pick up toys or knickknacks multiple times a day. And also, I've been asking my kids to kind of pitch in on that too, which has been really helpful. Yesterday, we had this whole room full of Legos. They'd made like a Jurassic Park style Lego on the flooring, and had dinosaurs and Legos and all the things. And so, making sure that my kids pitch in and help clean up their toys has also been really helpful. And then, of course, you guys, y'all know that my philosophy is do a load of laundry every day. Now, I know for some of us, that's not practical, just different seasons of life and maybe different sizes of households. But we have 4 kids, and then it's me and my husband. So there's 6 people. That's just a lot of laundry. So I am still sticking with my doing 1 load a day. And while it's summertime, we go to the pool a lot. And so I typically have some beach towels that I wash regularly too. And so this particular load had all of our towels that we've been taking to the pool. And these are so neat, y'all. They are like a microfiber towel. I got them on Amazon, I'm pretty sure maybe 2 or 3 years ago, but they are really thin. And so you can see how thin the stack is. I'm pretty sure there's 6 towels right there, but they fit so easy. I take a bog bag with us to the pool, those really big rubber bags that just hold everything. But since I switched over to these microfiber towels, it is just so much easier to take a bunch of towels to the pool. So if you were looking for some good pool towels, I would search microfiber towels. I had a friend share a link with me whenever I ordered these, and they have just been such a lifesaver. If you want me to send you the link, go ahead and message me, and I'm happy to send that to you. But then just the rest of this laundry is just normal summer clothes, shorts, t-shirts, that sort of thing. And so once I get the laundry done, that kind of wraps up what I'm going to do this morning in cleaning our house. And so really, just to sum it up, my strategies are less is more when it comes to stuff and time with cleaning. So limit what you have in your house, and that limits how much time you have to spend organizing and cleaning it. And then limiting, if you have a limited time on what you want to do to clean your house, just do a little bit each day. That just kind of helps, stretch the time between when you have to do deep cleans. So I am still deep cleaning my house every probably 10 days to 2 weeks. I have to spend more time, but honestly, doing about 30 minutes to 45 minutes every day during the summer has kind of kept us afloat. And that's not really including doing dishes, because that would take me a little bit longer. And you guys, we eat at home most of our meals, and so there's always dishes to do. Just not today. I did them last night after dinner, so I don't have any dishes to do this morning. So, okay, y'all, those are my favorite tips for cleaning during the summer. I hope this helped, and I hope you have a wonderful day. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.